Down the Liquidator coming back with another video, man. So it looked like one NFL legend used his degree to pursue a whole nother career. Now, we've been seeing people like Shaquille O'Neal graduate, getting his master's degree. Shaq did that yesterday. We actually seen Shador Sanders walk across that stage. And many athletes definitely make it their business to get their degrees. Now, this NFL legend made it his business to let everybody know why he got that degree, why he still works. And ultimately, his 11-year detour is what led him to the career that he has now. And that is Justin Tuck, man, former New York Giants, defensive lineman, is going viral over his new career change. Now, I know a lot of people might look at this a certain way. Me personally, I feel like he keeping it a buck. He keeping it 100, man. You want to go to these schools even though you're going for free. And that's why, like, anytime I talk to a lot of college athletes, I let them know education is first, bro. You got to get your education first, bro. You got to invest your money. You know, like, I know a lot of people like messes up money and feel a certain type of way about it, but you have to like further your education, invest your money, and make sure the career, like if that career don't go right for you, make sure you have other endeavors to where you'll be okay. Now, with that being said, it's being reported to NFL legend Justin Tuck is now a managing director at Goldman Sachs after his 11-year football career. After the NFL, Tuck went back to school, earning an MBA from the prestigious Wharton School. Justin is a true inspiration and a role model. Just like Shaquille O'Neal went back to school too. So if you guys don't know, Shaq just got his master's, and we all know how rich Shaq is, bro. It ain't no secret that Shaq is a paid brother. Different type level money, bro. Now, this was Shaq yesterday. Look at
Shaquille, I hate Charles Barkley O'Neal.
This is so cool, man.
Shaquille.
So that was Shaq yesterday, right? And what was so dope about Shaq is Shaq went back to school just like Justin Tuck did. Now, I played the Shaq video because it's finna go hand in hand with this video here. Let's listen.
Just real quick, you work for Goldman Sachs.
I do.
What's a better gig, playing in the NFL or working for Goldman Sachs?
Goldman Sachs. I don't got to hit anybody and nobody can hit me back.
Do you make more money in the NFL or Goldman Sachs?
Depends.
But, you know, because you're one of the few guys that kind of like went into, you know, everyone chased that broadcasting. You chased the broadcasting gig for a little bit.
Okay.
Then you got to make a great gig now. You know, obviously it's a great company to work for. So, like, I think, what do you say to those players after the career and what they're trying to do? Because a lot of them are lost. You know?
I would say follow your passion. If you love what you're doing, you'll never work. And I know that's cliche, but
Yeah.
You know, I've had the great fortune and blessings to love what I do. So while it's still complex and hard and good and bad days, it's what I like to do. So you know, that's something I encourage all these players when they think about transitioning. Don't follow the trends of what everybody else did. Go find out what it is that you want to do and know that you have the skill set or can develop the skill set to do so.
What was the point where you said, I'm going to go work, in the business world, the 9 to 5, not 9 to 5?
I got into football hoping that I got the opportunity to parlay it into a great education, to parlay it into a great, career. Football for me was never about playing the game of football as a career. It happened that way, and I was blessed to be good enough to do so. But sports for me was a conduit or a gateway to get a great education.
I hear you.
For free, because my mom and dad couldn't afford to send me
Exactly.
to the University of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So that was always the plan. Now, I did have an 11-year kind of detour of playing, high football, but it was always a plan to go and do something from a career standpoint that was very different than after. athletics.
I hear you, man. Well, good to see you, man. Thanks for being a good.
Shout out to that brother, man. Goldman Sachs, bro. Y'all know how big Goldman Sachs is, bro. Let's check out some of these comments. Hopefully they're nice. It says managing directors usually 10 to 15 years, depending on performance. Maybe Tuck makes it rain with clients. He's in private wealth. That's a relationship business. People want to know him. He got a top tier MBA. It's not luck. It's creating an advantage and leveraging it. Now, if you guys don't know, like I'm real big into stocks and stuff like that. So this is like just major. Now, Wharton MBA to Goldman Sachs MD is this is what playing the long game looks like. Exactly, man. And I feel like a lot of people don't play the long game, bro. A lot of these people play the short game, get in where they can get in at and shake. You have to play the long game. You have to, make sure your face card is good, bro. Now, it goes on to say this is what college scholarship programs should become. Not giving away millions. Any scholarship athlete should be allowed to return to college after a professional career. At least get a 2-year diploma. That is the point of scholarships. Players should be allowed to attend any school within the NCAA system, and a pool of funds should be set aside in a trust for their future athletes. Guys, this is a damn good idea, bro. I can't even lie. This feel like a fairy tale story, but in reality, a season ticket holder or a big giant fan who loved Justin Tuck got him the job. 99% who graduate don't get a managing director position at Goldman Sachs, let alone. Now you being a hater, bro. I use a freaking hater, bro. The 2-time Super Bowl rings, now managing director at Goldman Sachs. That's an incredible second act, bro. And exactly. Goldman Sachs, big time, bro. And just like I said, I know a lot of people might frown upon this, but what this brother was able to do was legendary. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Subscribe to the tribe. Till next time, man, shake the damn haters off. I'm out.